The topic is trigonometric integrals. So let's do the first example. Example 1, evaluate integral of cosine 8 of x times sine x dx. So let's look at the definition. The method of solving this type. This is a type of integral of sine m of x, cosine n of x dx. And m is odd or n is odd, means one of them is odd. Alright, so what do we do? The method says here, so if m is odd, isolate one sine x. So in our case, m is odd, right? So you can, what is m? Let's see. M is whatever is on the top of sine. So m is equal 1, the exponent of sine, and n is equal 8. It says if m is odd, isolate 1 sine x. Why do we isolate it? We isolate it for the du. So we want this to be du. So, and then all we do is use a substitution u equal cosine of x. So let u equal cosine x. This means that du, derivative of cosine is minus sine x dx. So basically we need a minus sign here, multiply this by -1, and multiply -1 outside so they can cancel each other. So this integral becomes, let's call this 1. 1 becomes minus integral. We said cosine of x is a u. So u to the 8 and minus sine x dx is going to be just du right here. Right? We replace a u by a cosine of x. So that's the substitution we use. And this is really simple integral. The formula is right there. Integral of un du is un plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c, which means this is going to be equal minus, and then this will be u. 8 plus 1 is 9 over 9 plus c. And then you go back and you substitute back cosine x for u. So this will be minus cosine exponent 9 of x over 9 plus c. We're done. Now what about example 2? See, example 2, you can even tell without looking. So example 2 will be what is odd. So do you agree? Whatever is odd, you isolate it. So you can tell which one we call m. So m is equal 1, the exponent of cosine, exponent of cosine, we call it n. So n equal 1, m equal 4. So you isolate the cosine, but it's already isolated anyway. So we want this to be our du. So we want u to be sine of x. Now du will be derivative of sine is cosine x dx. Now all we have to do is, let's call this 2. This is really two simple integrals. Sine x is a u, so u4, cosine x dx, we said it's a du. Now this is equal, I'm using this formula, which is a general power rule. This will be u, 4 plus 1 is 5 over 5 plus c, and then all we need to do is replace a u by sine x. So this will be sine 5th of x over 5 plus c, and that's it.